All right, guys, here we are. This is Click Lewis, Pennsylvania, or this is Click Lewis in Palmyra, Pennsylvania. This is a C8 Corvette convertible, 3LT, optioned to the freaking max. So this is $91,000 right here. And yeah, we're here to answer any kind of questions you guys may have about the 2021 C8 Corvettes. So if you guys have anything, shoot them in the comment section down below, let me know. Or actually, I guess this is a live video, so you can just let me know now. But yeah, guys, I'm kind of excited to be here with a 2021, and it is definitely looking freaking awesome. What's up, T? How you doing, buddy? So guys, check out, number one, black exterior. I'm obviously a guy who can appreciate the black cars. But more importantly is this rapid blue interior. Check that out. That is just absolutely mind-blowing. It looks great on this car. So let me spin you around here, give you a real good look at the interior. Hey, do you think I should take delivery of 2021 or wait for the Z06? Definitely a great question, Matt. I personally obviously have my C8 Corvette, and I will also be taking delivery of a Z06, which means I have to get rid of my C8 Corvette at some point. Personally, if you can afford it, I would say go for the Z06. At the same time, the C8 base model car is no joke. So this thing will definitely be a performer regardless of how you want to do it. But the Z06 is going to take it to an entirely new level. So, hi Jacqueline, how are you? So guys, yeah, check out the interior options here. Rapid blue, I'm sorry, not rapid blue, tension blue, with blue seat belts, 3LT, so it's got the blue stitching on the inside, got the blue stitching around the steering wheel there. Definitely awesome stuff. David, I prefer the coupe, but the convertible has its own thing going on here. So it has these nacelles in the back here that really give it a very supercar-esque look. So especially from the back, those things just look insane. Blackout tinting, what's up, guys? Thanks for joining in. That's awesome. There is definitely a color combo for everybody, Steve. That's the thing. I don't know if I'd personally select tension blue for the interior, but I'll be honest, on the black car, it looks kind of cool. I don't know if I'd like it for myself, but I can appreciate it. Yeah, the Z06 is definitely going to be awesome. Matt, this particular one has an MSRP of $91,000. So yeah, let's take a look at the options of this particular car. So this is actually a customer's car. He's coming to pick it up tomorrow. So as you can see there, guys, it's 2021, 3LT, $91,000, and it has all the good stuff. So right off the bat, you know, you pay a little bit extra for the convertible. It's a Z51. It has the front end lift. It's got all the good stuff. So $91,000 is a little bit on the high side for sure, but because it's a convertible, you are going to pay a little bit more than what you would for the coupe. So my particular coupe was $82,000. And it has all the same options, other than the fact that it's a 2LT.
When are more allocations coming? Steve's question.
More allocations. That is a good question. So even the guys here at Click Lewis are literally taking the allocations as they come. There is nothing specific saying how many they're going to get or even when they're going to get them. So the best bet is just pop open the engine cover. Okay, yeah. So anyway, guys, if you're looking for allocations, just keep up with your dealership and just keep on them. Nope, that's not the engine cover. So my wife's operating the buttons and she doesn't fully understand it apparently. So the engine cover is going to be where the top goes. Horsepower is 495. A dog and a passenger would fit, assuming the dog's not gigantic and it sits on the passenger's lap. So, give me that button. Is it not working?
I didn't try it.
All right, let's see if we can get the convertible to pop here via the remote. Something's happening. Maybe. All right. Technical difficulties. This thing is not opening. Yeah, definitely, guys. The Z06 arrival is definitely something I am anticipating as well. Yes, blackout tinting, the orange one did the same thing. I don't know at this point if it's operator error or if it's a problem with the car. So I kind of feel like if it's 2 cars in a row, it's got to be something I'm not doing right. But the button, you press it and it doesn't work. You press and hold it, it doesn't work. I don't know. Lock the doors. All right, let's try locking the doors first. Yeah, nothing. So doors are locked. I mean, if you guys haven't seen it yet, this is what the remote looks like. The button for the convertible top is right here. It doesn't say to press it twice or to press and hold. It just says, it looks like just a simple press will do, but it's not working. It only works going down. Okay, so see guys, this is exactly why these kind of, I love this channel because we can share this kind of information, but original Cuban sandwich. All right, I'm down. I'm definitely going to make a trip to Florida again. That was an awesome time. Blackout Tinny wants to know if anybody knows when the Z models are expected. From my knowledge, from what I've seen on leaks and everything, it sounds like we're probably going to start hearing some official word from GM this summer, possibly this fall, to be a 2022 model. Z06 is likely to start at 90,000, somewhere between 85 and 90,000 to start, and that's well before options. So yes, this is a Z51. Z51 3LT with the tension blue interior, front end lift, all the good stuff. The black on blue does look very good. I'm not a big fan of the tension blue interior, but obviously I love the black exterior here. And I can still say that color combination is freaking awesome. It's not something I would want, but at the same time, yeah, I can appreciate why somebody would. That looks freaking awesome. Check out that Corvette logo embossed, the double stitching, the blue stitching all over the interior. So right here we have blue stitching. Up on the steering wheel we got some blue stitching. Yeah, guys, this thing looks freaking amazing. Steve, I think so. I think the magnetic ride is a must-have, especially if you plan on daily driving the car and also doing a little bit of racing with it.
So I got an answer on the convertible. You can only do it from the inside. The remote will make it work on the outside. Because that's one of the
The blue seats are probably not too bad because these are actually two-tone. So, yeah, the parts that you would hit a lot getting in and out are right here, and the majority of it's black on the inside. So I don't think that would be too hard. I don't think there's going to be too much transfer. The Sky Cool gray interior, I know there's definitely an issue with transfer there. So the price MSRP is $91,000. You can see right there. Edward, that I'm not 100% sure of. If you want to call Click Lewis in Palmyra, Pennsylvania, talk to Mike Matarazzo or Greg Lewis. Tell him Horsepower Obsessed sent you. He will get you on the list and he'll let you know if there's any allocations left. I'm not 100% sure. Tony, I actually have a C8 Corvette. Mine is red. And we recently drove it down to Florida, actually to the Keys and back to Pennsylvania. We did that all within 6 days. I went down there with blackout tinting. So I actually thought it was very comfortable. I didn't have any issues with it, and that's with the competition seats, which are very high bolstered. So if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing here so far, give me a big thumbs up. Let me know you're enjoying it. That will help YouTube kind of circulate the video here and make sure other people see it as well. Big thumbs up if you like what you see, guys. No, this is not my personal car. I have a C8 Corvette, but mine is a coupe, and it is red. Josh, I knew that was you. Somehow I knew it was Josh replying on this live feed. He said I was a little bit faster than his Porsche GT4, but it's not by much, so I don't know. You can't really go wrong with either car, to be honest with you. If you guys are in the market for a Porsche, definitely check out the GT4s. They're somewhat comparable to price, especially with the C8 right now. Yeah, so I'm 5'11" as well, and I had no problem with the competition seats. The Z06 will probably have a trunk, but I'm wondering if it will have a frunk, because a lot of them a lot of the higher end models of the C8 are likely to get some sort of hybrid motor up front. And if it does, it's got to find room somewhere. So I think that the tub where the frunk is at is probably going to go bye-byes. But yeah, let's see. Why don't you jump in there and see if you can get the top to go down. I'm going to have my lovely assistant try to put the top up, actually, I guess, at this point. Because we want to see what's under here. Yeah, I agree. I'm kind of wondering, I know the C8 doesn't even offer not rapid blue or tension blue color calipers anyway, but this is a customer's car here at Click Lewis, so it's not anybody I know necessarily, but they're letting me take a look because this is the dealership I do a lot of my work with. This is actually where I bought my C8 Corvette, and they've been really good to me. I'm actually up here doing a couple car reviews that you guys will see later if you're checking out the channel, but it's on the door. You'll have to sit inside. Just sit in there and close the door. The price for the convertible by itself, I think that is on here.
Yeah, there's a right here.
No, I don't see it on here actually. So I can get you that information though if you email me. I will send you what the info is there. Mike, I don't know. I'm not sure where I'm at. Actually, Luke, as weird as it is, there is a Zeus Bronze car here now. I don't know exactly where it's at, or I could show you. No, that's my wife. That's not the lady that owns the car. Although she partially owns a C8 Corvette as well. So, go ahead. The button's on the door there.
Is it this one right here?
Yeah. So you got to turn on the, well, not turn it on, but like press and hold down that start button for 10 seconds. Blackout Tinting says that Zeus Bronze is his favorite color. There we go. There it is. It's doing it. All right, guys, so here's the engine bay. This is pretty much all you get to, you got to hold it. Are you? Okay. This is all you get to see of the engine bay. Right there. That's it. Unfortunately, you don't get to see much more than that because it is covered up and kind of maintains a heat shield to protect the bottom of the actual target top here. So with it open like this, we can see all the inner workings though, all the gears and the wires and everything. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It gets a little involved, but in my opinion, I don't like the idea of losing the ability to see that engine bay. Now right in here, that's where all the heat comes out from the engine bay and it goes right through those grills right there. So it's functional, I get it. And obviously it protects the target top and everything, but yeah. Where do you refill the liquids? Again, you really don't. So we'll check over on the other side, but I'm pretty sure you do not have access to any of the oil or anything on this without removing, yeah. You have to remove this cover here. So this is held on with a bunch of, looks like T15 bolt, screws all the way around. Actually, that might be something right there. Yeah, that is the oil. So you don't have to remove that cover. I apologize. I'm kind of learning with you guys on this one. So right here, you can actually pull up on this and there's your oil and the dipstick. So this is like a rubberized cover to prevent water from getting in there. And then you kind of got to just snap it back down into place. That's for the oil. And this up here appears for the radiator. So the coolant. Definitely kind of cool. Okay, so she's going to finish putting the top down. Maybe. Steve, I did do front grille protection. It's actually one of my videos. If you want to check it out, you can see it. On my personal red C8 Corvette, which is not this one, the grille protection down there helps prevent rocks from getting into the radiator. Terry, I've heard that too, but whenever I sat in there, I did not notice more headroom. I actually noticed at least, if anything, a hair less. So I'm not sure how correct that is. All right, guys, here it goes again. It's getting put down this time. Yeah, check that out. Look at this automated. And this can be done up to almost 30 miles an hour. Isn't that crazy? So you could be doing that while you're driving away from like a stoplight. I personally like my red C8 a little bit better myself, but I know a lot of people are interested in the convertibles because of their more exotic look, I guess. Especially since this one is a 2021, I thought I would show it to you guys, let you see what the brand new one looks like. And honestly, there's nothing like a black car. Like the way that this thing just shines is insane. Tony, based on what I'm seeing so far, he wants to know what the average time of waiting in between placing an order and getting your car. Mine was a year. I ordered it in July of 19. I got it in July of 20. Estimated pricing on the C8 Z06 is likely to start at about $90,000, possibly $85,000, but that's before options. With the Z06 being fully optioned out, Z07 package and everything, you're probably looking at 150 plus. How you guys doing? Like I said, guys, if you're liking what you're seeing, please give me a big thumbs up. Let me know so I can continue to do this kind of stuff for you. Yeah, Ryan, I think with the 2021s coming out and the fact that Chevy is likely to start churning them out a lot quicker, I think it's going to drop the price of the 2020s by a good bit. You're going to probably stop seeing price gouging here pretty soon. Robin, that's a good question. I've actually been wondering that myself. There is a good chance that it will, but also a good chance it won't, because the Z06 is going to try to be the most stiff car possible. So the chassis is going to want to remain as stiff as possible, and to do that, it's going to need that fixed roof. But at the same time, Chevy said that this car is a lot stiffer than the C7 because of that giant brace through the middle, so maybe it won't need it. Terry, no new news, but just recently the first right-hand drive models were seen shipping overseas already. So yeah, guys, check out the stitching here. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the 3LT stitched airbag. It's all leather stitched, the same color as the interior. I love it. Then of course you got your color match center line there. Good stuff. Yeah, so I'm honestly, I'm not sure with the 2021s. If I had to guess, it's probably pretty similar. A lot of the people that have gotten their 2021s have probably ordered them last year. If I had to guess, last I read from GM officially was that you can expect your C8 in about 12 to 18 months after you order it. So a year to a year and a half after it's been ordered. It's a long time to wait. I waited for a year for mine, and it was totally worth it, but it's a long time. Yeah, Ryan, that's still kind of in the air. The only guarantee at this point of the Z06 is that it's going to be a flat plane crank, so it is going to be a higher RPM engine. But, yeah. What do you guys think? What do you think of this particular color combination? Black with the tension blue interior. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Like I said, I don't know if I'd want it for myself, but Ryan, I am ordering a Z06. Actually, probably from here at Click Lewis. Basically, I want to try to get it as soon as I possibly can. Yeah, there's a lot to love here, guys. The C8 is definitely an awesome car. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, Jeffrey. I think it's an interesting option, but I don't know if I like it for me personally. I can look at it and say, hey, that's pretty cool, but yeah, black in the summer is definitely fun, but I freaking love my ZR1. Yeah, the colors are not for everybody, but I don't know. I really wish I would have got this car in black. It looks so much better than in red, I think. I think I might have made a mistake. Oh yeah, yeah. Guys, if you aren't familiar with the fact that blackout tinting are the ones that wrapped my my C8 and my ZR1, both with full XPEL wraps. That's literally the only way I will ever own a black car, is if it's fully XPEL wrapped. Otherwise, this thing is going to look like a mess. So I'm curious to see how this guy handles his, though. But yeah, guys, if you're liking what you're seeing here, please give me a big thumbs up. Let me know you're liking it. That way I can keep doing it for you guys. So thumbs up helps YouTube circulate the video, and it helps me know you're liking what you're seeing. I appreciate that, but I'm not sure. I'm a big red fan. My cars, all of my cars up to my ZR1 have all been red. When I got my ZR1 in black, I was iffy on whether I should even pull the trigger on it, but I freaking love it now. It's just so awesome looking. Yeah, so Steve is right. So for the 2021s, you are no longer able to get Long Beach red. It is now called Red Mist, and it has a much more torch red look to it than burgundy. I do plan on doing something with Street Speed on his Aventador from a dig, but it's going to have to be much later in the year because it's so cold here. Neither of our cars get any traction.
They want to know what LT trim this is on this current car.
This current car is a 3LT, so as high trim as you can get, the high quality leather, and obviously the colored stitching. So all the stitching in the car is all tension blue. It's got Napa leather, which is real soft to the touch. And yeah, you get all kinds of color options.
That was Mary's question. She said thank you.
Ryan, I do not think so. I haven't seen anybody do that yet with the seats out of a C8 and a C7. USB ports, all right, guys, we're getting some technical questions. I can definitely get behind that.
They want to know when the ZR1's coming out.
How much did it cost to wrap my current vehicle? Blackout tinting, if you're still on here, you could answer that question. All right, here we go with the USB ports. I like the questions though, guys. So we got one USB-A, one USB-C, and a headphone jack, as well as an SD card slot. So, yeah. There you go. Do the inside interior finish of the nacelles look brown compared to paint? Not really. The camera's actually picking this up a little bit different than my eye does. They don't look brown. I would say they look more gray compared to the black paint. Definitely good questions today though, guys. I like it.
Sorry, that's just me being rude. I have breaking news. This is just being COVID compliant. Now I'm outside in the delivery bay. Just became available 2020 1LT C8 Arctic White Adrenaline Red seats. The only option nav because it's 1LT. We're gonna list it for $91,900. Not even here yet.
Okay.
On the way.
There you go, guys. If you're interested in getting a car right now, talk to this guy. So this is Mike Matarazzo. If you call.
Or Greg Lewis.
Or Greg Lewis. Either one of the two, call here and let them know that Horsepower Obsessed sent you. This is Click Lewis in Palmyra, Pennsylvania. You can possibly get a C8 for yourself right now. So definitely pretty cool stuff. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry, what was your question? I saw somebody said they didn't get an answer to their question. What was the question?
They want to know how much your wrap costs.
I guess blackout tinting is not on here still. Are you still there, Josh? If you are, I have somebody asking questions about a wrap.
Wonder what Zeus bronze would look like in a stealth wrap.
That's a good question. I think that Zeus bronze would look pretty cool with a stealth wrap. Another one I was thinking would look really cool was Rapid Blue. Yeah, Preston, I'm not real sold on the red interior either, to be honest with you, but. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, at this point, you are not going to find a C8 Corvette at a dealership for MSRP, sitting on the floor. It's not going to happen. Unfortunately, everybody is marking up prices, and it is what it is, unfortunately. I can't use the word unfortunately enough, apparently. But whoever was asking about the full wrap in gloss film, check out Blackout Tinting. They just replied to that question. If you're in the Pennsylvania area or even close, I would highly recommend going to Blackout Tinting. I have been to the bad detail shops, and I've been to the one good one that I've found in my entire life. And I'll tell you one thing, you'll pay the same exact amount of money on both of them. One of them you'll be happy with, and the other one you will hate yourself for even going to. So if you have the ability to get to blackout tinting, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. John Collins, I can't say that I disagree. I am really feeling the look of my ZR1 a little bit more than this, but I really feel like Chevy is on the right track with this car because this is the base model, so we got to keep that in mind. The fact that the Z06 and the ZR1 model are likely to just take it up 500 notches from here is what really is going to sell the C8. Now, this thing in the base form is a huge performer. So once the Z06 hits, it's going to be insane. What was that last question? I'm definitely ordering a Z06. Don't you worry about that. And yes, the ZR1 is my forever car.
Are you keeping the Z06 or the ZR1 forever?
ZR1 forever. The C8 Z06, the jury's still out on. Once I get to experience the car, I'll let you know. Regardless of what kind of C8 you guys are looking for, if you're okay with waiting, call in here to Click Lewis, talk to Greg Lewis or Mike Matarazzo and tell them Horsepower Obsessed sent you. They will get you squared away with an allocation. The MSRP on this particular spec was $91,000. You can see the original window sticker right there. So 91 grand will get you Z51, front end lift, 3LT interior, all the good stuff. Yeah, that's exactly right, Adam. With the C8, you can option this thing out. If you put all the options on it, you are looking at 110 plus. And that's at MSRP. That's not overpaying. So it definitely gets crazy, and it gets crazy quick. Guys, if you're liking what you're seeing, please give me a big thumbs up. Let me know you are liking the video, and I will continue to be able to do this kind of stuff for you. Ryan, my plans for the ZR1, I don't know if I'm going to do anything performance-wise. Nothing that requires a tune, at least, because I want to try to keep it as stock as possible for, you know, future value. But the appearance stuff, as long as I can take it off easily. Yeah, Frank, you're right. I meant to clarify, but these questions are coming in kind of quick. So if something like that happens, it's a little bit different. But at the same time, I have a pretty good feeling any dealership that has someone back out like that, they're not going to sell it to you for MSRP. They're not going to just let that car go. They're going to make some money on it. I really like this spec in black, to be honest with you. It's definitely something else. Yeah, Ryan, that's something else I want to talk to him about. I think the ZR1 would take the Aventador. Not from a launch. I'm not going to do it from a dig because with 755 horsepower and a manual transmission, rear-wheel drive, it's just going to spin. So I'm not going to do it from a dig, but I would consider it from a roll. Yeah, absolutely, Ryan. I'm thinking even a 30 roll it would win. So anyway, guys, what else do you want to know about the 2021 C8 Corvette convertible that I have here? Harry, I don't think that the C8 ever really had an issue there. All right, cool, Josh. Thanks for stopping by. Maintenance can be done to an extent, but you have to remove that panel that covers the engine. Now, I had a question come up about the frunk issue that the 2020 had. Basically, the only reason that was an issue was because you could drive that car with the frunk latched only once, and you could still drive it up to 80 some miles an hour. GM changed that where now you can only drive it up to about 20 miles an hour, and it would ding a bunch on the dash and let you know. So it wasn't really crazy, but I don't know. This one, obviously, it comes with that fix already in place. The horsepower on this car is 495. The Z06 horsepower is rumored to be at 650. And price-wise, it is likely to start at 85 to 90,000 before options. So what else do you guys want to see?
Exhaust tips have flappers.
Yes, on Z51 option, the exhaust tips have the baffle inside that will control the sound at torque or a tour, sport, and track. So Adam, we actually can't see the engine. Once this convertible top comes up, it is completely covered. Turn the headlights on. All right, Ryan. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Give me something to do. All right, so headlights right there. There they are from the driver's view. Here they are in the front. No, this is black. This is the black exterior. It kind of does look a little brown under these lights, only on the camera, but in person it's not. This is the 2021 model. So literally no newer Vette exists. The hood for the front hood or the actual engine hood? Okay, let's open up the frunk.
Is Chevy offering any rebates on C8?
Not that I'm aware of right now. I doubt that they will until the car is readily available. So there's the frunk for you guys. No difference in the frunk for the 2021, other than the fact that it now has the fix pre-built into it.
Show us the headroom.
The headroom, okay. Go ahead and close that convertible. Got to close the convertible. I don't want to finger this up.
I'll hold the live video and you
No,
can
go ahead. I can fit in there, yes. Like I said, the headroom to me is exactly the same, possibly a hair less than the coupe. Now, I say that because of the seats that I have. These are the GT2 seats, whereas the seats I have at home in my C8 Corvette are the competition. So they probably take a little bit more. The headroom is pretty much the same, guys. Like, if you're really tall, you're not going to fit in either one of the cars better than the other. Close it up. So we're going to see the convertible top come up. Ryan, no. I cannot fit in the frunk. I have a really, really tiny, well, there was a person at Blackout Tinting that was almost able to fit in the frunk. The engine cover on the convertible is not exposed at all. You can't see it at all. So once this top goes up, I'll show you what I mean. So here it goes. Now right in here, that's where the engine would be. But it is totally covered up, so you cannot see the engine at all. You can access the oil and the coolant right there. But other than that, you can't access it at all. So, headroom, that's my wife. She's, how tall are you?
5'4".
She's 5'4". Can you put that seat down at all? It's over on your left.
It's down as far as it'll go.
Okay, so at 5'4", that's how much headroom you have.
It's about 6 inches.
Put your hand above there. Oh, wow, okay, so she's got about 6 inches. So 6 feet, about 6 feet, you're gonna fit comfortably. That seat is not all the way back either. Try putting the seat back further, see if that matters at all.
It's all the way back.
You're hitting the wrong button then, it's not. It's the long button.
That's what I'm on. Look.
Yeah, if you're 5'8", you'll definitely be comfortable. I'm 5'11", and I have no problem in my coupe. Watch out, watch out. Okay, that is all the way back. All right, so there's your headroom. Put your hand up there again, right above your head. Touching the, yeah.
Like 6 inches. Maybe even a little bit more.
Maybe a little bit more than 6 inches for a girl that is 5'11". So I think you guys are going to do all right. I've seen someone as tall as 6'2" fit in there, no problem. So yeah, there you go. Steve is 6'2", he says. So here goes the top again, guys. I can't get enough of this action because of how cool it is. There's so many moving components that just, they flow together so well. Yeah, and it's done quick. The process from beginning to end is quick.
This glass right here.
Yeah, so check out the glass. You can put that up with the button beside it. Put it back down. So that
As far as it goes.
that can be controlled independently from the convertible top. The carbon interior, let's see.
Here's some carbon right here.
I don't see it on here. So let me see the options here. Oh, there it is. Interior trim is $1,500. Now, I have that in my C8 as well, and I think it is one of the cooler features of the interior. It makes it look a lot less plain. Just a couple little pieces of carbon fiber. Definitely makes it look more supercar. Anytime you add carbon fiber to any car, it gives it more of a Lamborghini-esque appearance, I guess.
Is it high gloss carbon fiber?
It is high gloss, yes. Ryan, you got all the questions today, buddy. I appreciate it. So what else are you thinking here? Let me know while I'm here with this car if there's anything else you want to know, anything else you want to see. I can kind of give you glimpses of things you can't see without being near the car. Not really. There is a little bit of room back there, but I don't know how much stuff you would want to jam back there. There's no nets or anything, if that's what you mean. So, and here's the radiator. That's actually the radiator for the transmission on the passenger side, scoop.
How wide are the rear tires?
Rear tires are 305s wide. Front ones are 245. Horsepower is 495. See, this is exactly why I love this kind of stuff, guys. This channel brings together so many people that have the knowledge. We can all just share with each other. Adrian, no. The C8 does not have any kind of mud flap or anything. Not from factory, at least. I do have something coming very soon to answer that question, though, for my C8. So, guys, give me a big thumbs up. If you're liking what you're seeing, please let YouTube know you are liking it by giving me a thumbs up.
Does this one have a front lift?
Joseph, this one does have the front end lift. Harry, absolutely. The C8 Corvette, even in base form, is an absolute amazing car. I can't wait to see what Chevy is going to do to make this thing even greater. No, it's not limited edition, but it is technically numbered with the last three of the VIN, or the last two of the VIN, right there, 363. So it is, they're not necessarily made in order, but it's somewhere around the 363rd one made for 2021.
How do I get the money to buy one of these?
That's a great question, guys. So someone asked, how do I get the money to buy a C8 Corvette? I'll tell you what, that is a fantastic question. That is probably the only question that really matters. But what else you guys got? I'm going to try to start wrapping this up. So the 3LT over the 2LT. The 3LT gives you a lot more colors for the interior as an option. It gives you Napa leather, which is a higher quality leather. And that's pretty much it.
They want to know if there's any update on 2021 wheel options.
No, so for the 2021 C8 Corvettes, the wheel options stay the same. You got the open spoke, which is that right there, and then the carbon flash painted Trident wheels, or even the silver Trident wheels. You just get the two options, just different colors.
Are there any products out there to protect the front radiators?
Yes, so if you guys want to check out the channel, I actually have a video talking about the product that you can put on the front here to protect your radiator grills, or I'm sorry, your radiators for the C8 Corvette. It stops bugs and rocks from getting in there and damaging those radiators. I have a video up showing the installation of them on my red C8 Corvette.
Do they make a carbon fiber piece for the big side vent?
Yes. Yes, Ryan, they do make this side vent boomerang looking thing in carbon fiber. I don't know if GM officially does. Actually, I'm sorry, they do. For the 2021s, it is official, they do.
Is the interior the same as the tension blue?
The interior is tension blue. I think you're asking if it's the same color as the rapid blue exterior. Technically, it's not, but side by side, they look very, very, very close. So I would say that they probably are. Chevy just doesn't want to tell you for sure that they are in case someone sees that there's a slight difference.
Is Napa leather worth the hefty upgrade price, you think?
I personally think it is, but it all comes down to your finances and whether or not your pocketbook thinks it is. If I could go back in time, I would have gotten the 3LT Stingray versus the 2LT.
What's your favorite exterior color, HPO?
Well, I bought red, but I'm kind of thinking I maybe should have gotten black. One of the two. For me, it's always going to be red or black.
James wants to know the name of the video. He's gonna go find it now for the radiator. That's covered.
It is something about protecting your radiators on your C8 Corvette. The thumbnail is actually a big picture of the radiator getting protected. So,
What's your favorite interior color?
favorite interior color would probably be black with red stitching. Like I said, I can appreciate this, but me personally, I think I would want something a little more muted.
Charles is asking, why doesn't Chevy sell the low wing spoiler for the Stingray? That is a low wing.
Well, he means if you don't have a Z51 option, that I don't know. I'm assuming they probably have their reasonings, but if I had to guess, it's to make sure that people buy the Z51 and spend more money. That sounds like the big corporation way of handling things.
Why does GM charge so much for seatbelt colors?
I have no idea why GM charges what they charge, but personally, I think it's worth it because having a customized seatbelt color, like for mine, my interior is all black, and then my seatbelts are red to match the exterior of the car. I think it just makes the whole interior pop.
Joseph wants to know if you've seen the new E-Race Spy Shots yet.
I have, and I actually plan on making a video about that. I was going to do it today, but I made a trip up to my dealership instead. So stay tuned for that. That should be coming here within the next day or two.
James wants to know, are blue stripes available to match his 17 Collector Grand Sport?
No, I do not think there's blue stripes. Not, at least not for 2020, unless they change the options for 2021. I'd have to look online, but I don't think so.
There's a spare tire.
There is no spare tires. So the Corvette here, especially the Z51, and even if you don't get the Z51, they come with run flat tires. So if you were to get a hole in the tire and you needed to make it to the dealership real quick, they will run, I think it's 50 miles before the tire is completely destroyed.
I'm gonna butcher this, but Lee Salizel said he has to go. Thanks for the look-see, and he'll see you again soon.
Here's the close-up of the C8 Corvette emblem. Oh, Scott's on here. He said hi to Amber. How you doing, Scott? Thanks for tuning in, man. I'll be on tonight for your live video, as long as I'm home by then.
What's the MPG?
Miles per gallon, well, let's see what Chevy says. I know what I experienced, but miles per gallon is right there. So 19 combined, 15 city, 27 highway. I got a solid 25 miles per gallon from PA all the way down to Florida and then all the way back to Pennsylvania. I was averaging 25 miles per gallon.
Brody's asking, do you think getting the convertible is worth losing the nice window to see into the engine?
I do not. So one of the questions was whether or not I think the convertible offering is worth it whenever you lose the ability to see that engine. And my answer is definitely not. I would personally choose the coupe every day just for that simple purpose alone. I love the look of that engine. And I think that's one of the coolest features, one of the biggest selling points of the C8 is the fact that you can see that engine.
Is the convertible roof lower than the coupe roof from the outside?
No, it is the same height. I believe it's a 19-gallon tank, gas tank.
Do you think the C8 Z06 will be offering model-specific exterior colors?
I hope so. I actually had a feeling from the day that they released the C8 that GM was going to offer us a very similar colored green as you see on like Lamborghini Huracans for the Z06. I've been thinking that since the day the C8 was announced. I hope I'm right. I don't know. There's no official word of it, but if they end up offering a green, I'm going to flip because that is the exact color I would want in a car like that.
Does it have a 20-gallon tank?
I already answered that one. I think it's a 19-gallon tank. All right, guys, one last time, big thumbs up for the C8 Corvette. Big thumbs up for me. Big thumbs up for Click Lewis and letting me do these kind of things with these kind of cars. This is awesome. I appreciate it so much. Huge thank you to Click Lewis. Big thank you to Mike Monterazzo. Big thank you to Greg Lewis. Either one of the two guys you call in here and you talk to, let them know Horsepower Obsessed sent you. They will take care of you if you're looking for a C8 or any car or truck. Team, I didn't see the full name there, but information on the Z06, I think we're going to be getting some solid official information in summer or the fall of 2021 here because the car is likely to be a 2022.
Are you planning to buy a Z06? And if not, which upcoming model are you excited to buy for in the future?
I am definitely planning on buying a Z06, and depending on how crazy expensive the ZR1 or Zora model will be, I might get one of those as well, but the Z06 is definitely happening. Joseph, I'm going to start doing live streams more regular. I'm looking for a day as to what would work best for everybody, but I'm thinking Sundays. I'm going to start doing live streams every Sunday, answering questions and talking about stuff like this. Yeah. If you
Write in the comments what works for them.
let me know down in the comments below what time works best for you guys for live videos, because I would love to meet up with you guys like this more often and kind of do a Q&A type thing and just go over a bunch of different Corvette news and rumors. Let me know down below, though, what works for you.
6 a.m.
You'll be there by yourself at 6 a.m., Scott. I promise you that one. 6 p.m. That's much better, Joseph. Thank you for saving me. Guys, before you leave, one last time, big thumbs up. Let me know you're liking the content. I would really appreciate it. It definitely helps my channel. It helps YouTube. Share this video all across the world, basically. But I need to know you're liking it just so I continue to do this and I know that I'm not wasting my time. I love interacting with you guys, but it's only going to continue to happen if I know you love interacting with me as well. So, guys, I think that's going to do it for today, though. Unless you guys have any last-minute questions, I think I'm going to wrap this up and sign off. So, if you guys enjoyed it, please give me a big thumbs up. Right there in the window there is Greg Lewis. That is the man you're going to want to talk to if you want to get any kind of C8 Corvette allocations or any kind of information official from the dealership. Talk to him or Mike Matarazzo. But
Joseph said you're the best Corvette channel on YouTube.
Thanks, Joseph.
Bunch of exclamation points.
That means a lot, buddy. I really appreciate that. I try to bring you guys as much info as I possibly can because I'm as hungry for it as you are. So we're all just Corvette enthusiasts at the end of the day. But guys, I'm going to sign off here. So if you liked what you saw, please make sure you grab that thumbs up button and just smash it for me. Just smash it.
In the chat in the actual video.
Yeah, you guys want to actually hit the thumbs up button on YouTube, not necessarily just here in the chat. But I'm going to sign off, guys. That's going to do it. So thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you. I will be doing another live video very soon. Stay tuned for it.